Hello and welcome to the Aftermarket Review, episode 4, which as you may notice looks a little bit different. That's because I'm taking a bit of artistic license with this to try out some new things. And yes, I am wearing shorts. It is extremely hot outside and the professional nature sometimes has to give way to comfort. So, a few news stories today that I want to cover with you guys. First of all, have you ever seen on fridges, freezers, ovens, houses, those energy rating stickers? They also apply to tyres. Now, I'm sure you in the industry know that, but apparently only 43% of motorists were actually aware of them when they purchased their last vehicle tyres. That's a study by Apollo Veredstein, who found that just 28% of car owners were actually made aware of these stickers by the retailer. Now, last month saw the introduction of a new EU regulation mandating the use of newly designed tyre labels similar to those that we find on consumer products. The updated labels are expected to be adopted into the UK later in 2021, feature a new 5-stage classification system, A to E, 5 letters, for rolling resistance and wet grip, and 3 classes, A to C, for noise. Now, analysis of DVSA data by Book My Garage has found the best car with the best chance of passing its MOT. You want to guess what it is? It's not a Ford, it is a Ferrari. Ferrari owners are the most likely to get their vehicle through the MOT, according to analysis of the MOT test. The Italian supercar manufacturers found to have an impressive MOT pass rate of 95.4% for cars aged 3 years old. Now, premium car makers actually fared very well in this analysis. Bentley, for example, had a failure rate of 5.5%. Aston Martin had a failure rate of 6.2%. Subaru had a failure rate of 6.5%. Lexus had a failure rate of 6.9%. In fact, we have to look to Honda in 7th place as a bigger manufacturer with a failure rate of 8%. Actually, that's really good news for Honda. And if you own a Honda, you're going to pass your MOT, or you've got more chance of at least. Now, we all know that in the niche cars are going to make it, they're going to pass their MOTs first, and there's fewer of them. In fact, the survey does highlight there's only 712 Ferraris of 3 years old that went for their MOT last year. So it's natural for that, but it's a bit of fun, you know. You can tell your customers if their Vauxhall or their Peugeot fails its MOT that their next purchase should really be a Ferrari or a Bentley. And finally, I want to end with another call to action about EV training. Now, the recent Impression Communications Garage survey highlighted that 53% of garages said they had no training in EV maintenance, but they were keen to look into it. 22% said they had no interest. Now, I do appreciate that as a new technology is coming and garage owners who are close to retirement decide that it might not be for them. But it does highlight the chasm in the EV workforce skills compared to sales of the new technologies. The IMI recently highlighted that only 6.5% of the industry is EV ready. And to make matters worse, it's only a 1.5% increase on the previous IMI workforce analysis, showing a worryingly slow growth. Now, I've highlighted in a blog post recently that EVs are coming. Car makers are really pushing them. Volkswagen have the ID3, the ID4, possibly the ID5 coming through. Ford have got the Mustang Mach-E and they're pushing forward to be electric only by 2030. We have electric variations from Vauxhall, from Peugeot, from all the mainstream car makers. EV preparation is key for the aftermarket to be able to grow. So if you're not considering EV training, you really should be. And on that note, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And who knows, maybe I'll keep the green screen going. Thanks for watching.